From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Just about to get underway. Zach Geloff digs in now.
Zach Geloff.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And now the 0-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball.
That clips the corner. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And a payoff pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And he can't make the play. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh.
Take one.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Henderson leads off first with one away. Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Henderson back on a dive. Ground ball could be two, and he can't come up with it to second, and he's safe.
No, he's safe.
Batting fourth, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Comes up empty.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Just misses.
Ball.
And that's ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
And a good eye
No,
there.
that's out.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the ground to second, might be two. Over to Turner for one. On to first, double play. Back here in Philadelphia, and getting the start for Baltimore, Logan Gilbert. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Scott under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Rip, but it curls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Check swing, no appeal, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely. That one misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Here comes Schwarber around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his.
Up towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Sal Stewart. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Inside, just missed. In the air, right field. O'Hearn gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball. That's a ball.
And that one is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To third, Vientos. Out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Madsen stands in for the Phillies. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Scott takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies.
Dalen Lyle.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Lyle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So here is Bryce Harper. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Miguel Andujar.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him. Now 1 away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the left fielder, Zach Geloff. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, 2 ball. Turner to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one in. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one not close. Ball two. Next pitch is downstairs. Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. He drove it two with a double his first time up. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. Ball one. On the corner at the knees for a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. One, two now. That's a laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Mark Vientos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Moved to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, out of the fourth, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lyle towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
That's a ball. That's inside.
No, count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that is downstairs. And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So whatever works, I guess. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, and now for the Phillies, Michael Massey. On the ground, right side, Jimenez tosses to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Harrison Bader.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. We'll take the trot around the bases. One down. And now for the Phillies, Dalen Lyle.
Ball, that's down. Ball up.
In the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Well, the 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's way outside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rolled slowly to first.
Foul!
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Now this is a rocket to left. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
The Orioles down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez.
Ball. Ha!
Mayo over at first with 1 away.
Ball out.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Time call.
Cut.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Jimenez
Did he go?
checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Makes the grab. The relay, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Miguel Andujar.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Time call.
Nah.
In the dirt. Swings, and this one's flared. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates. Get back to the dugout. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. That's inside.
Inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Almost got him.
Ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One gone runner at first. Shea Langoliers will hit next.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Just missed it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff. That's to third, Vientos. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
That misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Late with the swing there. The Phils leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next,
now here's the
Orioles,
switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2.
Now pitching.
Tanner Scott comes on now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That's a ball.
Scott, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, well, we go bottom six. Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Line drive. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground, Freeman. The tag, and he's out. Dalen Lyle digs in now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Runners breaking for the plate. Bunted back towards the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the third baseman, Sal Stewart. This one popped up. Harper under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
No, that's it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. See you later. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
No, that's in.
This to third. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Miguel Andujar.
fouled off down the right side. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Snap throw behind the runner, and it gets back in.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. The batter now, Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Luke. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Cedric Mullins. The runner on first with two gone for him.
Hee-haw!
In the dirt. There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a 1-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now, Zach Gelof. Yeah, that's fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center. Gelof settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Foul ball.
Ball.
Mullins should have this one. And there's two down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's inside.
Nope,
and it's 1-0.
That's a ball.
High fly ball out to left field. and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. So it's critical.
On the mound now, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
No, that missed.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Hey!
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here is Freddie Freeman. The 0-1. In the dirt, blocked.
Ball!
Man at first, one away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Popped up. Turner. He's got it.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Sal Stewart.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joan Duran.
Joan Duran.
That was
That's it,
absolute
ball.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
That's a base hit. the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Bill. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now one away.
Next for the Phillies,
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. One run across. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bader swings through it for strike one.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Slider misses outside.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free. Pass.
Coming out for the Orioles, Caleb Fieldball.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Eric Wagaman. One out, the base is loaded, big spot for him. Got it started a little too early, strike one.
Nope. Ball.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count 2-1. That one misses. 3-1 now. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
So bases loaded with one away. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1.
Inside. Ball.
On the ground to short, could be 2. To Jimenez. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now here's the Orioles DH. Kobe. Mayo. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Josh Lowe. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Left field. That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Inside.
No,
ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A two-run shot. And now the right fielder, Miguel Andujar.
That's it.
The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one missed.
The ball.
Throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cut on and missed at 101.
Timeout.
And that's strike one. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Ball.
Miller, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Swing and a miss. And the Orioles down to their final out. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Zach Geloff.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeared to first. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and it's